It looks like calamari.
Exactly. Get this crap out of here.
It's so crispy, man. Oh yeah.
It's sweet. It has that flavor of the festival, the aroma.
These are really good.
Fucking good, right?
Really good.
For this series, we partnered with Red Stripe to bring you a taste of the island. I love onion rings, and there's only one person that loves onion rings as much as I do that I want to have in this video with me, and that's my good friend Nick Chen-Yin. We have this love for onion rings, everything that is fast food, junky, but at the same time, I feel like we could do something really cool with it. Nick, what do you love about onion rings, man?
I love the crispiness of them, man.
Yeah.
I think it's just like the combination of texture and flavor.
Just like French fries, I think there's so much more going on in this side dish that we take for granted. There's like an onion inside that's naturally sweet, and it's like ready to caramelize, but it still keeps all of those sugars inside. When I'm eating an onion ring, it's all about the crispy batter on the outside.
Yeah.
And then like the whole idea of the onion ring is that it's about controlling moisture. I don't think about it as much about frying. I think about it as like moisture management.
I love how you have like a scientific analysis of onion rings.
It's all about that, man.
Just being emotional. You're breaking down the molecular structure of an onion ring.
But that's what it's all about, man. Because like this is a doughy onion ring. This batter was too thick around here, and this is the edge of the onion, so you're gonna get a much doughier product here. It's gonna be a little crispy on the outside, but it's doughy on the inside. You see how it's like that pull?
You know what's the worst is when you have an onion ring like that? Yeah. It's like a sponge of oil.
Exactly, and that's what you're gonna get with this when all that oil rushes in. So even though it's crispy on the edge, because it didn't, there wasn't a good adhesion, you're gonna get all that oil going in. And man, don't get me even fucking started on these ones. These are breaded onion rings. Like, come on, man.
It looks like calamari.
Exactly. Get this crap out of here.
It's weird. Look how rubbery it is.
This is a fake onion. There's no onion in this.
Oh, this is gross.
This is like pureed onion.
Oh, man.
But you see why they're fake, because each one is identical in shape.
I know.
Like, this is not an onion.
This is a real onion.
It's a real
because
onion.
You see like the difference in size,
exactly.
Right?
This one I like because it's a little bit thicker. It has an uneven texture. Uneven textures are always more crispy than something that's completely thin and flat. And then there's like good air pockets. This shows me that there's probably a bit of effervescence. They're hitting it on many different fronts, but none of these is a perfect onion ring to me.
The texture is not bad.
But how's that flavor?
Bland as hell.
That's what I mean.
It doesn't taste like anything.
That's it. I feel like we can do better. I want to take something that you and I both love, and that's festival dumplings. Both being Jamaican Chinese, I think it makes kind of sense. Festival dumplings have always been about that super crispy exterior.
Yep.
And like when you crack that open, like that's a beautiful dumpling.
Yeah.
And I love eating that, but my favorite part is this outside.
Yeah, there's like a light airiness to the crust on a festival.
Exactly. It's sweet, it's cornmeal, there's a little bit of spice to it, and it's shatteringly crisp on the outside.
Yeah. Okay, tell me, what is the science behind using alcohol in your batter?
Alcohol evaporates way faster than water. And also, when you're making that batter, that alcohol is not gonna form gluten. So it ends up being a more tender and also a drier batter at the same time. But still, like I feel like we can do something better. Like festival dumplings, take that, let it out, and use this instead of like a big, thick, doughy dough. Yeah. We make this into like a thinner, more runny, like heavy cream kind of textured batter.
With the flavor profile of a festival.
Exactly.
You think we can make it better than these? Are you sure?
That's the competition?
Yeah.
That's the baseline?
This is our bar right here.
Let's do it, man.
All right, let's do it. If you want a real authentic, like my take on that.
Yeah, please take it. Yes.
This is dog shit. Seriously.
All right, man. So we have all the ingredients to build our festival dumpling battered onion rings. First thing I'm gonna start off is all-purpose flour. And then next I'm gonna go with potato starch. I like having the potato starch to go along with the all-purpose flour. I feel like it gives that body but then the potato starch gives that crunch. And I really like the alkaline and the lift that baking powder gives me.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I never think of that.
Yeah, baking soda has that weird soapy flavor.
Yeah.
And then I like the baking powder because it doesn't have that, but it still gives you that kind of poof.
But then you have another starch.
Yeah, another one. This is rice flour. It gives it that slight kind of body, but it's also like a very clean break. It doesn't give it that gumminess. A bit of sugar. And this is more sugar than you'd imagine. That's that inherent sweetness that you get in the festival dumplings. You can't have festival dumplings
Without cornmeal. You gotta have it.
And this is like the only thing that I use fine cornmeal for. And then salt. Salt is just for seasoning. Some of the like key flavorings are not in just yet. I have like this other layer that I'm gonna be doing afterwards, but right now you have the basis of the festival dumpling.
Yeah.
And so already it's looking pretty good. Like
Yeah,
this
it's
is
pretty
looking
balanced.
like a nice start to that batter. Now we're gonna add red stripe beer, man.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put the whole bottle right in. The alcohol is not gonna form as much gluten, and see all those bubbles that it's adding as well too. And just a little bit of vodka, just to increase that alcohol.
Give it that extra crispiness.
And a little bit of egg white. This is something that's going to come together really nicely and just hold on the onion ring. We're not forming as much gluten as we normally would because of that alcohol that's in there. So I like the flavor, I like the texture, and you see all those bubbles that are just like itching to come to the top.
Yeah.
And this is the texture that I'm looking for. Pancake batter, crepe batter-ish. Enough to coat the onion ring,
Yeah.
but not so thick that
Yeah.
it's gonna be doughy.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is our finished batter. To keep it nice and cold and to keep as much of those bubbles as I can, I'm gonna sit it in this ice bath, just maintaining it as long as we can while we're frying. Let's do some onions. Let's cut a couple different sizes and let's test it out. You want some thinner ones? You want some thicker
See, I
ones?
like thick ones.
Yeah. Oh, I've
That's
heard.
what she said.
Very nice. Oh, these are beautiful onions, man. Like, they're super tight. They're not like old. They smell amazing. All right, so we have rings, various sizes. We can test them out, give them a try.
Let's put these together.
I noticed that the batter might be a little touch thick, so I'm just gonna give it a little bit of club soda, just so that it has like a little bit more effervescence. Yeah, that's what I want.
Well, that looks good.
Yeah. See how foamy it is?
Yeah.
And each one of these little air pockets, like they're gonna turn into steam. These are gonna puff up and it's gonna make for a super light batter. We want nice coating, but super thin, sweet, and flavorful cornmeal batter.
You stitch your bags?
I do.
What's wrong with you, man?
This is how I close stuff when I don't have elastic bands.
What's wrong with you?
So I stitch my bags closed with a toothpick when I don't have an elastic band.
You are a psychopath. What the fuck, man?
So I'm adding a little bit of rice flour, and remember I was talking about adhesion?
Yeah.
Like this is how we get it. Rice flour plus potato starch. So I'm gonna go like 70% potato starch, 30% rice flour. This is gonna be just like what holds all that batter onto the onion ring. Just kind of coat it.
I have a question. Do you have to call in advance to order your onion rings? Or can you just show up at a restaurant and just order it?
Who orders in advance?
There should be a new restaurant concept where we serve onion rings, but you have to call in advance to order your onion rings.
And so you gotta let it drip and let it get coated. And you know the temperature of the oil is right when they just launch right up. No sticking, like they are ready to puff.
I don't remember the full story, but like when we first met and I told my mom about how we met, I think every Chinese Jamaican does this. They always ask, what are their parents' names? And I told my mom, and my mom was like, oh, I went to school with Shirley.
Yes.
Elementary school in Jamaica. Isn't that, like, that's crazy.
That's
to
nuts.
me.
So remember when I said that I wanted to add more of the flavor of the festival dumpling? I want to brush these onion rings on the outside. Very atypical.
Like once they're done.
Once they're done, exactly. Do a little bit of butter.
Yeah.
Just a pinch of pimento,
Yeah.
like allspice. Just let that sizzle a little bit. Toast some of those spices. A bit of brown sugar. Vanilla, I really like to have in the festival, but I just found that it's way more pervasive if you just brush it on afterwards. And then just a tiny little pinch of salt. And then I just want to take like a pastry brush and just allow that to come together and just kind of paint that on just to these onion rings. And just get like a little bit finishing flavor.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. If we're gonna go festival all the way.
I'm so excited for the texture on this big one.
Let's check it out.
It's so crispy, man.
So crisp.
Oh yeah.
It's sweet.
Sweet.
It has that flavor of the festival, the aroma.
These are really good.
Fucking good, right?
Really good.
How crispy it is.
Oh, you can hear it. Like even when you flex it, you can hear it.
We've had this batter for a little while now, and all these bubbles are still there. The red stripe really did its job. Everything is poofy, it's light, and when you break it, it just like shatters. Look at that. The onion comes apart clean. The inside is cooked, and it's just like that poofy layer that's around the onion. So that oil didn't get inside. I love these onion rings.
They're great.
Man, check out all those bubbles. That's the red stripe in there. That's what brought all that lightness. All those tiny little bubbles, those poofed up. And these are all little like air pockets.
So the beer really did that, eh?
It really did it. Man, so light.
You put these on the menu, you might have to order them in advance.
You know, Nick, this is definitely one of those dishes that brings me back home. What do you think of when there's like a dish that just brings back memories of childhood?
It's not my favorite dish, but it's definitely one of the most memorable and brings back those memories is Johnny Cakes.
Johnny Cakes.
Yeah, because my dad used to make them.
Now, both of us being Jamaican Chinese, I always found that that's something that I wish was not so shocking for people. There's so many different types of people that come from Jamaica.
When you meet Jamaicans and you just tell them that, like, you know, your family's from Jamaica, they don't flinch. They're not shocked by it.
Yeah.
But when you talk to other people that aren't from the Caribbean or the West Indies or even have exposure to it, it's such a like a circus show to them. Man, I'm just like, no, it's like it's pretty common, right?
And like people are shocked that there even exists a Chinese person in Jamaica.
I think growing up as like a Chinese Jamaican or Chinese Jamaican heritage, I don't know about you, but for me, it was very confusing. We have very little, if any, connection to Chinese culture. And all of my family's culture was Jamaican.
Yeah.
Culturally, I would gravitate towards like friends that were from the West Indies, like black friends or East Indian friends from the West Indies. You naturally also want to identify with people that look like you.
Yes.
So I'd also hang out with like a lot of Asian kids, but then I'd realize like we have nothing in common in the sense of like our heritage, right?
Absolutely.
So I've always felt like an outsider.
And I was never looked at as, you know, being Chinese enough to hang with Chinese people.
Yeah.
And then, you know, you're definitely not Jamaican enough. You don't look Jamaican
Yeah.
to hang out with the Jamaicans as well, too.
We're kind of an anomaly, right?
Yeah.
People just don't have a lot of exposure to Chinese Jamaican. But like I don't fault them from being like kind of confused when they meet us.
You know, I think Caribbean culture plays a huge role in Toronto. Toronto specifically.
100%.
If you think about the amazing runners that came from Jamaica, Ben Johnson, Donovan Bailey, these are our heroes that we had as kids. Think about like the Jamaican patty.
Yeah.
How iconic is the Jamaican patty to Toronto?
If you grew up in Toronto, regardless of your background, chances are you've come across, you've had, or you have very strong opinions about what the best Jamaican patty is.
Absolutely. Man, I'm really psyched about the results of these onion rings. It's very easy to make it mid.
Yeah.
It's tough to make it exceptional.
Yeah.
And to keep it exceptional.
There's not a large margin of error with onion rings.
Not at all. Not at all. Hey Nick, you have any special memories about Red Stripe? I see it as like an iconic beer. Whether it's the bottle shape, whether it's just the thought of having it.
Yeah.
It's like taking a little mini vacation.
Yeah.
Every time you drink one of these.
It's like a good beer to always have. Like it's a refreshing beer.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what's crazy? My mom grew up on Spanish Town Road. And this is 214 Spanish Town Road. This is crazy that it's like, that's so serendipitous on where she grew up.
Nick, thanks for your time, man. This
Yeah,
was
man, of
really
course.
cool. I'm really happy with the festival dumpling battered onion rings.
Yeah, no, I'm super stoked to be here and
Yeah.
try it with you.
was
Make
fun.
it with you.
Yeah, man.
It's great.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers. What, this way?
No, no, yeah, like there. That's ideal. Yeah, that's like, yeah, go down. Yeah.